What's going on, guys? Tyler back. If you've ever watched a YouTube video in your underwear, hit that subscribe button. Let me know you love this video. Alright, so this one we got called out for this deck you can see here. So this individual flips houses for a living, and they're just about to be done with the house, but the back deck needs some love. So as you can see, it's pretty dark, a lot of mildew, algae, mold. It was very, very slick. I actually almost fell off the camera. Good thing it was off the camera. So essentially we just come through and we mix the chemical batch up and we let it set there on the wood for a little bit. I do like a deck scrubber just to get that process going a little faster. As you can see, it really cleans up right in front of you. Very gratifying. But the best part about this job is we were able to upsell the driveway and the sidewalk along with it to make it more worth our time. Areas in Tulsa that are farther away, I try to get my average ticket up to justify the drive. This was about a 40-minute drive from where we're located at and work out of primarily, so it was a win-win for everybody. And right there we get a great shot of the truck and the rig. This is one of the rare jobs though where I have to do essentially a pre-rinse on the concrete due to just the mass amount of debris that was already there. So this is about a 60-year-old home in Midtown Tulsa that has never had their sidewalk done, their driveway, anything like that. So it was really just picking up a lot of getting the dirt off. For all the new guys and girls watching, this is jobs like this are a big reason why I preach so heavily about diversifying revenue and finding your niches and really broadcasting out in different markets. So even though I primarily work with just realtors in the Claremore, Tulsa area, it's really fun to get to work with people that flip homes like this. One, because they're going to keep you in mind for future jobs if you come out just like this job and do really kill it and clean it up for them, because they're going to make more money off the property just by referencing you to help clean it up. It also comes down to you just doing your own marketing. As a business owner and entrepreneur, there's nothing more exciting than to get to talk about your experiences and how your company has grown because of the effort that you put into it. So, for example, when I was doing this job in Midtown, my phone rang, and the individual that put a new roof on our home, he knew that we had this company, and he kept me in mind when one of his crew members, they had a bobcat on some concrete. They left some pretty gnarly black marks, as you can imagine, so he needed it cleaned up before he could place the final bill to get paid. And just by having that past conversation with me, he remembered that this is what I do. If you need to remove, you can call me, and that's exactly what happened. So we were able to make a $500 day turn into a $1,000 day just by a couple phone calls. And these conversations just happened in passing. They weren't anything serious, they weren't planned, but that's just kind of how this organic growth happens with your company. You find yourself talking about it more and more. And the more people that find out about it, the more are interested in your services, and it helps you further diversify your revenue. But we're getting closer and closer to the end of this job. I actually had to stop recording because I was getting a little short on time. I needed to get out of there. And it looks like my hose fixed the camera itself. So that was the home flipper right there running by. He's got some more stuff to finish up. But in a second, we're going to jump back to the deck, and we're going to slow it down a little bit. Remember how black the wood had all the mold, mildew, and algae, and it cleaned up really, really good. So right here, all I'm really using is just my ball valve. So I've got my PSI on my pressure washer turned down to around 1,000. So there's not a lot of pressure on the wood, even though it looks like it, it's really not. We're just giving it a final thorough rinse. But it came out really, really nice. One thing we didn't show at the end, because I didn't have time, like I said, I came back with oxalic acid, and this is before I did that. It really brings out the natural colors of the wood back to the deck. Appreciate you guys coming by, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day.